Attention all you New Yorkers. Excuse me, taxi.
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Sunday morning. With us today is General Jack Keane, four-star general, a vice chairman, chief of staff, General Keane, people are waiting to see what happens. So many things are happening in the world. The Munich Security Conference is going on, and it's just a lot of concerns all over the world. Putin, Ukraine, Cuba, they're in deep doo-doo. Venezuela, I don't know what the heck is happening. Where do you want to start?
Well, let's start with Iran and what's happening. There's a military buildup that the United States is conducting in the Middle East, and it's really quite significant. It's been reported in the media that there's over 100 C-17, which is our largest aircraft, that have flown sorties into the Middle East with military equipment and soldiers on board. We already have one aircraft carrier and its assorted ships in the Middle East. It's reported that another one is about to be deployed to the Middle East. And what is really happening here? Two things are driving the movement of these troops. The possibility, obviously, of military action combined with the Israelis, and it would be a very comprehensive campaign, not just a one-off attack. And it has two major parts to it. One is to make certain that the resources we're moving into the region have the defensive capability to protect the U.S. bases and our troops in the region. And number two, to have the capability to protect Israel as well. And what are we talking about? Protect them from what? From two things. Primarily missiles, ballistic missiles, long-range missiles that could be fired at Israel, short-range missiles that could be fired at our bases in the region, and also drones that could likely be fired at the United States bases as well as at the bases in the population in Israel, as it occurred during the 12-day war. So we have to make certain that we can defend against that. But we also, in terms of the offensive capability, John, it would likely be done, and I don't have inside information here, I'm just speculating based on my military experience, that we would likely be targeting civilian and military leadership, also the entire infrastructure that sustains them, the IRGC, which is their military component, the Bassa militia, which is the force that they use to repress the people and kill them in the streets, as we have seen this horrific barbarianism that they've imposed on their own people, and other assorted defense industrial base capability. And then a major focus would take place on their ballistic missiles, which they have recovered some since the 12-day war, which number likely in the thousands and scores of launchers. That would receive a major focus. We're talking about something much larger, likely, than what the Israelis did in the 12-day war, but compressed, and also with the United States participating as well. Something that would be quite formidable, that would put the regime clearly on a pathway to regime collapse. And once the shooting stopped, I would assume the people would be in the streets by the hundreds of thousands, once again recognizing how weak what is left over truly is. And I think we would have significant leverage over what is left over as well, kind of how we have significant leverage in Venezuela today after Maduro was captured and is being brought to a trial in New York City. That's kind of an update on what has taken place. More forces moving into the region, and obviously the president has yet to make the decision about that military option, but obviously we can see what's taking place, and in my mind, I believe that decision will eventually be made.
Well, General Keane, thank you so much for the update, and we pray for the world, and we pray for everything to go right. And thank you so much for everything you've done for our country, and you still work hard for our country. Thank you so much,
John. It's always great talking to you and your audience. Thank you.